You're expecting an all-action slugfest. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counterpunch. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The right hook misses. Good counter punching. Straight right just misses. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to...
Here we go for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Hard, he's off. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
The jab doesn't quite connect. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start round three. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
That hook just can't find the target. We know who has the power advantage, and we also know who has the speed advantage.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. The straight right just misses. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. He's going to get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be... Here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. The straight right just misses. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Has to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Joe Louis in trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
It was a bad round. Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good. Do the thing quick. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching. You need to switch very well. Don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about the defense now. You're getting soft on me. The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag. You're not gonna let him back in and shut it.
On to the fifth we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that hook misses. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early. What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. A beautiful left uppercut. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hands and beam and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Zhang is in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, this is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Defense is not an option for these two. A straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Can they figure out the combination to this thing?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now this is about desire.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take any more. You saw it here live.